Hello! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I am currently in Spain on a 2-week holiday, but I needed to make a video. So what I've done is put myself on one of the balconies here. So if you see a bit of squinting action going on, it's because it's actually quite bright. I'm not in the sun, but all the walls are white, so yeah, you get it. I have bought some really beautiful products. I know at the moment everyone's like all about the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson collection and the palette and but we can't forget the other ones. Everyone's coming out with a holiday collection, and I'm, for one, really excited about this. I'm going to tell you why. So this is the KIKO Milano Holiday collection, and look at that. I know we've got some lighting issues, but look how beautiful that is. The collection is called Magical Holiday, and it comes in like this golden packaging. They also have this, which I thought was so cute. Look at this little bubble. So it says KIKO Milano on one side, and then you've got 3 little mini lipsticks in there. So this one is a eyeshadow palette, so it's the metallic eyeshadow trio, and then this is the all-in-one face palette. They had quite a few items. They did have a full eyeshadow palette, but I thought, you know what, I always get that, and I saw they had 2 versions of this in store, and this one really called my name. So I've got those 2, the cute little bauble, like this. It's like a stocking filler or something. Like this could go as a little extra. Say you've got somebody something for Christmas, but you think, oh, you need to just get that one little thing. Something like that. So cute. I also got this gold eyeshadow. This is so pretty. Now, what I find with KIKO Milano is that it tends to be a little bit subtle, but I've swatched this and it's so beautiful. I must admit that I've already tried this on my eye and it's so pretty. It really, really is. So I'm going to put that in with the eyeshadow palette today. So just to try and create a cohesive look with the trio. And then obviously the lipsticks and the face palette. Now, I died a little bit when I saw this. It's actually gorgeous. Boop. There we go. That's what it looks like. What? This is what it looks like on the inside. Oh, so pretty. You know I love a gold moment. If you've been here for a minute, you'll know I'm weak for gold. They had number 1 and number 2. So this is the Dream Bright palette. And it looks like this. Those are some really, really pretty. We're having some foreign moments today, so bear with. And this is one of those palettes that will actually show you how to use the colours as well. So you've got an eye there with some numbers on it, and obviously you've got on the back here, in the circles, you'll see the numbers, and just a little guideline on how you can use it. But obviously, you do you. Right, so I'm going to go in with just a blending brush. I like to do my eyeshadow with mattes and maybe 1 or 2 metallics. Now we do have 2 metallics, and the brown is still a metallic, but it's kind of matte-er. But it's going to be more or less a whole shimmery look, so I'm not going to follow the guidelines of what it says to do. I am going to take the medium one, which is the red metallic colour, and I'm going to put that in my crease. So obviously there was no mirror in here, so I'm just going to grab a little mirror. Oh, that's really pretty, you know. It doesn't really show up as much of a metallic with a brush, which can happen. So if you did want that striking metallic that you do get from a finger swatch, just use your finger. Yeah, that does blend out really well. The more you blend it, obviously the sheerer it gets. So if you need to build it, just go back in and build where you want it to. So in just on the brow bone, just on the bone there, I just want to make it a little bit deeper. Oof. I'm hoping this lighting isn't too crepe. So I'm going to go in with a different brush, and I'm going to do the outer corner V with the colour called Dark. Tiny bit of pickup, but nothing major. So the one that I thought was going to be matter is actually showing up as more of a metallic than the other one. I've blended it up into the red, which has made it... It's pretty, but it's kind of made it a different colour, and I think I'm going to go over it again just to make it a little bit redder. More red. Yeah. For the light shade, I want to do that on the main lid, so this right here. And I'm just going to use my finger for that. Yeah, that is really pretty. It's subtle, which is what you want for your everyday look or for your Christmas glam. I'm definitely getting Christmas glam from this. The other eyeshadow trio, the number one, was like a black and a silver, and I can't remember what the other one was, but that was way more like giving me New Year's vibes. I'm not ready for New Year just yet. One thing I will say is, and I haven't seen this in eyeshadows in a very long time, because I think a lot of formulas these days have kind of gotten rid of this, but I don't know if you have any, or if you can remember this happening, that after you've used the brush in the pans, you get this dark stuff forming. Now, that's not anything terrible. It's just the oils kind of mixing in with the formula and making like a barrier between the product and the brush, basically. All you need to do is just very gently scrape it off, but obviously it's a little bit annoying. You clean your brushes, but you don't do it every single time. You don't. You don't. I don't. You don't. We don't. Obviously, there might be a little bit of oils from your face, from your creams, from whatever. So that is all that is. If you get that and you don't know what it is, it's literally just the oils reacting to whatever's in the formula. So you just need to gently scrape that off. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to do the other eye and we'll move on. Okay, there we are. What I want to do is use this little gold eyeshadow that I bought underneath my eyes and also in the inner corner. This one is called Enchanted Champagne and it's number 1. It's almost like a pressed glitter, but not. Kind of hard to explain. It's almost like it's got glitter flakes rather than actual specks of glitter. Right, so I'm just going to mess this around. Mess it around because it's looking really pretty. God knows what I've done now, but it is nice. I'm also going to take a little bit just in the middle. We're creating something cohesive. At least if you're going to make a mess, go all out. Yeah. That's cool. I think I overdid it underneath my eye just a tad, but I can always clean that with some concealer. At this rate, I might as well use this as my highlight as well, because it's everywhere. Okay, moving on to the face palette. Now, once again, this is what it looks like. And then we open. Boom. It's the same beautiful gold packaging. It's got the same numbers on the back, so they've given you a full tutorial in here. So it's bronzer, matte blush, satin blush, and highlighter. Brilliant. The palette itself, this is your bronzer. Then you've got the matte blush, the satin blush, and the highlighter. So obviously the bronzer is a bronzer. Then the matte blush is like this rosy pink colour. And then the satin blush has got like a shimmery look to it. So that's like a metallic. And the highlighter is one of those mixy ones. You get what I mean? One of those blended together different colours ones. So it's not just one colour. It's like a beige and then like a gold colour swirled in there. So I'm excited for that. So I'll try the bronzer first. Again, there's no mirror, but you know what? I'm not too angry at that because this brand is so affordable. Really, really affordable. So the packaging actually looks really, really nice. But there's no mirror. That doesn't bother me. Right, here we go. Oh, that shade suits my skin tone very well. Anyone notice that I've got a little bit of a tan? I put on the white tank top just so it would show more. This is the best my Norwegian self can get. But if you saw the original me, you would have thought I was sat here naked. Okay, so I'm having to build it up, which actually isn't a bad thing. I'm just used to everything I have being super pigmented straight away. It isn't super pigmented, but you can build it, and it's actually a really nice shade, and it blends really well. So don't expect it to be there straight away. You need to work it a little bit. It's very nice. I can pretend that I'm tanner than I am. Right, whilst I'm doing this to my face, can we just chat? Was anyone else trying to get the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star collection? Tell the truth. How long did you sit there? Oh my god. I was there about half an hour early, I had the Jeffree Star website open, I had Morphe, and I had Beauty Bay, and I was ready. Obviously, I wanted to purchase this from a UK-based website, so I didn't have to pay like tolls and stuff to get it shipped from America. Literally, I was thinking, yeah, Beauty Bay, let's bank on Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay broke immediately. It wasn't even alive for half a second. It literally just went straight to that woman's face, and you know who I'm talking about if you were sat there waiting. If you were on Beauty Bay, you know the woman with the red lipstick and the straw or whatever that just had the caption, "It's not you, it's us," or something like that. It's broken. Oh, it was so frustrating. So I thought, okay, fine, I'll go to Morphe. Morphe actually, well bloody done. I don't think Morphe crashed, but the thing with Morphe was that by the time I'd put everything in the cart, everything was sold out. Literally, it took 3 minutes. The grand total of probably 3 to 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. And it was all sold out. It was literally all sold out. And if you watch the series, I know that the initial phone call with Morphe, they said that they were going to order something like 350,000 pallets. How do you sell out 350 pallets in 3 minutes? That's insane. But bloody well done for the website to have not crashed. At least it didn't crash for me. Let me know down below if you had issues with the Morphe website. But I honestly don't think anyone had it. Obviously, if you got to the end and it said it was checked, like, sold out, so then obviously that's not Morphe's fault. That's just because we were too slow, thinking that 3 minutes would be too little anyway. And Jeffree's website crashed as well, crashed and burned. Bless them, they were so stressed. I was watching his Instagram story where they were just stressing out in the workroom and then having to get onto the plane because they need to go to their meet and greet. I just felt so bad for them. I was frustrated, don't get me wrong. In the moment, I wasn't feeling any pity for anybody. I was really, really annoyed because I'd sat there from the beginning, half an hour early. I had everything up and ready. I knew exactly what I was going to put in my cart as well, so I wasn't going to go and be like, I'm going to look at this. No, I knew exactly what I wanted, but it didn't happen. So what happened in the end, I'm just going to I'm going to try the matte blush, the one that's a little bit more pigmented, and maybe dip into the satin ones. In the end, I kept refreshing and refreshing and refreshing, and you won't believe this. I managed to get everything I wanted in a cart on my app on Beauty Bay. Like, the app let me go all the way to the end, and you won't believe what happened. Our internet broke. Literally, our Wi-Fi went down. I was literally ready to throw the computer and the iPad and the phone out the window and just stomp on them. That was literally the frustration I was feeling. The fireball was real. And then I was kind of like, well, tell you what, if Beauty Bay's been down for this entire time, surely they can't have sold out. Ooh, there's more pigment in this one. Jesus, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Ooh, that's a pretty shade though. Hello. If you can get that blended in, that just looks like, literally looks like a natural, like, rouge in your skin. Well, anyway, what happened, long story short, I'll probably tell this story again when I finally get the palette, because I did manage to buy the bloody palette. So basically, in the end, I managed to go on the app, get the palette, and I checked out as quickly as I could, and then more or less everything was sold out, but I saw that they still had the Liquid Lips Shane and Jeffree What the Fuck? It's the name of the shade, I'm allowed to say it. They still had that, and literally, that shade, Jeffree What the Fuck, was the one that I really, really wanted. So I managed to check out from Beauty Bay again with those two in my bag. So now I've got two, and I was like, well, do you know what? That's brilliant. But then it kind of dawned on me, like, if Beauty was down, some stuff was still there. Jeffree's website went down as well. So I managed to go over there, get the pink mirror, the pink bag, and the lip balm. Over the moon. Obviously, now I've ended up buying something from America, which will cost me a little bit of money when it does finally arrive here. But you know what? That was 3 hours of my life on 3 different devices, watching, actually, just for fun, you know. I was watching Beauty Bay's Twitter feed, and oh my lord, the frustration, and I just feel like, no, I'm honestly, I call myself a real life fireball. In the moment, I get so irritated. It's literally, I'm seeing red, but I'm aware of that. I'm aware that that's the kind of person I am. So I don't tweet. I don't tell anyone anything. I just deal with that in the moment. So that's what I did. And I just, poor woosah. and I managed to get it in the end. And obviously there are loads of people that were really trying, and at the end they literally they were in line on the website for hours, and then at the end being told that actually it's sold out, which sucks. It literally sucks. But please don't be sad, and please, for the love of God, whatever you do, do not go on eBay and buy the palettes for like hundreds of pounds or hundreds of dollars. It's ridiculous. They're going to restock. I know maybe you won't get it in time for Christmas, which sucks, but just don't. It's not worth it. When everyone else is going to pay £48 for theirs, and you're going to have sat there paying 3 times that amount, just don't do it. That's my rant. Don't. Okay, take a milder tone. Like, I get so wound up, it's like... Anyway, I'm going to go into the highlighter now. I was quite happy with that blush, so I'm just going to swatch this other one. Ooh. Oh, that's actually really pretty. It's this really pretty pink that's got like golden specks in it. That is crazy. I don't think... I've swatched it twice. I don't think it'll do it justice on camera at all. Let's just use a semi-clean brush to just dab into that a little bit, see what happens. Oh yeah, it kind of works like, if you for any reason didn't want to use highlighter and blush, this kind of does both. Right, let's try the highlighter. So this one right here. A little bit of fallout from the highlighter, but unless it's like chalky and absolutely crazy, I don't usually mind that at all. Right, here we go. That's nice. It's not your blinding high heaven angel highlight, but you definitely see it. It's a golden rainbow on your cheekbone. Yeah, that's really nice. Is it something new and fantastic? Not really. I've seen this one probably a million damns before, but it's a really nice face palette, I must say. And I've been using this Rimmel one for a year now. I bought this in February. Oop. I've hit pan in the bronzer, and it's literally, I've been using it all year because that shade was so good. And I think that this will probably take its place now, because this is everything I need. The right pops of colour and the right shades for my skin. So if you look at anything like me, this will be a good palette for your skin, literally. And it's really nice and sturdy. It's not heavy though. I know it looks like it's quite big, that's it in my face. But you could put this in your purse, because it's got some weight to it, but it doesn't feel like a brick, and you could definitely carry this around. No, I'm really happy with that. When I was walking past the KIKO Milano store, I saw this collection, and it literally immediately drew me in, and it literally gave me like the Christmas spirit because of how it was red and gold, and literally got me in. Oh, and my goodness, they had 2 lipsticks in this launch, like a velvety purple and then a red one that had like frost spikes up it. I'm gonna find that picture online and put it on the screen. It was so pretty. I must admit, in this shop I did touch it just to see what happens. It does disappear, but I just thought that's such a beautiful way to present this product. Unfortunately, I had already, at the airport when I was coming here, bought like almost exactly that colour that was on that red one, so I couldn't really justify buying it. But if you wanted something power, something that you could give to someone where they would think, oh, lipstick, oh wow, it's actually more than just a lipstick, it's literally a statement piece. Talking about lipsticks, let's go to this little bauble, the mini lipstick kit. Right, so we've got Rosy Hibiscus, and we've got Classic Red. Why not? Classic Red. And Mauve. Not the most inventive shade names, but but they will do. Tiny ones. Literally the most classic red shade you could ever want. Rosy Hibiscus. It's that pinky red. It's also very, very wearable, beautiful colour. And the last one. So the Mauve. Mauve always speaks to me, though I can't pronounce it properly. I think the Classic Red's going to be too much of a pow. It's either going to be Rosy Hibiscus or... Let's swatch, shall we? These would be so great to put in your purse or your handbag, even though you might never find them because they're literally tiny. Right, so this is what they look like. Hopefully you can see that. And I think the Mauve, because the other one's a little bit too much on the pink side, and the, like I said, the Classic Red's a little bit too much on the red side. So we're gonna go for mauve. Please let me know down below if that's how you say that or not. I think it is mauve. Oh, this smells really nice. It's like sugar and like cotton candy almost. It's almost like if you saw my full face of Elf review, I'll put a little card in the corner for that. The dual-ended lipstick that I got from Elf, that kind of smelled like this as well. Like, oh, just something that you want to eat. Though the one from Elf actually tasted like sweets or like cookies. This one doesn't taste like anything, but I can smell it. But it's not like your really sickening smell. No, it's really nice. It's nice. I like it. And I think that looks quite nice. I mean, this look is dying for some black eyeliner. I didn't bring any black eyeliners and I didn't buy any. So what do I have? I have a brown lip liner. That'll do, because there are no rules. Okay, so my phone died. Rude. So I'm going to take this show up on the roof to see if I can get some better light for you guys so you can see the final result. Okay. So we just lost the sun, which I kind of wanted, to see if we can get some sparkle up in here. But before I lost you, I'd put the lipstick on, which actually is a matte lipstick, but it's got quite a creamy consistency, so it's not like really dry, which often tends to happen with a matte lipstick. What do we think? Oh, that's good. It's really windy. If you can hear the wind, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of waiting for that cloud. Can you see the cloud? This cloud right there needs to bloody move so that we can get some sparkle. So obviously I've put some mascara on and that brown lip liner in the waterline, which I think worked out quite nice. I think it complemented the warm tones in the eyeshadow quite nice. I'd show you the roof properly, but it's a mess. Everything's just been blowing all over the shop. Our towels and bloody pots of flowers, everything's just rolling around. Everything's just rolling around on the floor. We've propped our plants up with chairs because they just get caught in the wind and just fall over. Oh, come on, come on. Okay, that took a minute, but we have sunshine, so I'm blinded. But what do you think? I have a feeling we are sparkling. From the little I can see, with the sun in my eyes, it does look really pretty. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Please consider liking and subscribing the video, because that will help me out a lot with my channel, which I am so enjoying doing this. I've almost done it for a year, because I'm such a tiny channel. YouTube does not pick up my videos, so it would really help me out if you can like, subscribe, leave a little comment down below, maybe share with all your friends, tell your mum that they need to subscribe to my channel. I would be really, really grateful. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.